back, students. Welcome to the course Natural Language Processing. My name is Priyanka Gupta. I am working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Data Science Department at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. I am going to discuss about the topic word tokenization. So, I am going to discuss about what is word tokenization, how many forms are there in the word tokenization. So, first of all, what is tokenization? Tokenization is the process of segmenting running text into the sentences and word. So, whatever words and sentences we are having in a paragraph, we need to make them in a segment of words that is called as a token, and the process is called as a tokenization. In essence, it's the task of cutting a text into pieces that is called as a token, right? So that I told you. For most NLP applications, punctuations and numbers need to keep these in our tokenization. So whenever we need to extract the tokens from any NLP application, there will be the punctuations and numbers, so that need to keep in the form of tokens. We use punctuations as a separate token, that is the comma. The comma will be used are a useful piece of information for the parsers, and the period help indicate the sentence boundaries where the sentence is going to be complete. So that with the help of this period, we need to just segregate. So that is all tokenizer. The natural language processing toolkit, that is NLTK, that is a library actually used to achieve this. And when we need to install NLTK before proceeding with the Python program for word tokenization. So whenever we are doing the text processing in natural language processing, we are using the natural language toolkit, and we are using the Python programming language to do these all extractions. So whenever I need to just install NLTK, I will do conda install -c anaconda NLTK. So that one syntax I need to write on the command prompt of this Python for to just install NLTK. Next, we use the word _tokenize. That is a method actually in this library, that is NLTK library, to split the paragraph into individual words. So let's take an example and understand. I will import NLTK after installing the NLTK. Whenever I will need to just use that, I need to import every time. So I will import NLTK. Then I will make a word underscore data. I will declare a variable, and I will just pass a sentence, 2 sentences completing with the double quotes. So double quotes, sun rises in the east, punctuation, that dot, and then sun sets in the west, then punctuation dot, and double quotes close. So that is 2 sentences has been kept as a word data. Then in the next line, I will just pass a one variable. I will write NLTK underscore tokens, that I have made one variable is equal to, I am passing the NLTK dot word underscore tokenize, that is a method in NLTK library to just make all the sentence a paragraph in the form of tokens. So NLTK dot, with the help of dot, it is going to be just call. So NLTK dot word underscore tokenize, and in bracket in the function I will write the word underscore data. So what sentence I need to pass here, that I need to just pass with the variable, right? Then I will print that NLTK underscore tokens, NLTK that function, single quote open, and then I will write NLTK underscore tokens, that then it is going to make whatever sentence it is here in the form of tokens. It is going to segregate. Then we will we execute the above code. It produces the following result: sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west. So if it is in uppercase, if it is in lowercase, that is going to give as same it is as it has been written in the sentence itself. Okay, so one can think of token as parts like a word. That is a token in sentence, and a sentence is a token in a paragraph. So that is the way we can understand a token is a word in a sentence and a sentence is a token in the paragraph. Likewise that. So key point will be for that. I am going to discuss about text into sentences tokenization, how the text we will extract in the form of tokens from the sentences. Then I will just going to tell about sentences into words tokenizing. So whenever the sentence will be there, how to extract words as a token. And next I will going to discuss about the sentences using regular expression tokenization. So these three things I will discuss one by one. So let's see this one. We can say a diagram. By seeing that, we can just understand what are the other classes are there to just help the method word underscore tokenize. So there are few classes, PUNKT, Punket word tokenizer, that is one class. Other class is tree bank word tokenizer, that is another type of we can say tokenizer is there. Again, third is regexp, that is for the regular expression tokenizer, and that is again has been just divided into two parts. In first part is word punct tokenizer and second is white space tokenizer. So these are the different types of tokenizer classes are there in the method word underscore tokenize. So let's discuss about sentence tokenization. So that is going to split the sentences into paragraph. So sentences from the paragraph it is going to make sentences, right? So let's discuss the code of that. So first of all, I am going to write the code on Python. So I will start from the import NLTK every time. Then I am going to write from NLTK.tokenize. Then import from there in this method I am going to just import sent underscore tokenize. So that is again a we can say a class that is going to be just taken from the NLTK.tokenize. Then in the next line I will just pass a variable text. Text is equal to hello everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks, you are studying NLP article. So that is one sentence I have passed, and in the next line I will just pass sent underscore tokenize that we have imported here, and in bracket the function, in the function I will just pass this sentence in the form of this text variable. Then it is going to give the output as hello everyone, that has been made as a token. The next is welcome to say Geek for Geeks, the another sentence as a token, and the other sentence as a token, that is you are studying NLP article. So that like that we can make the different sentences as a token as well. Next, how this sent underscore tokenize works, what we have used in that sentence tokenization. So the sent underscore tokenize function is going to uses an instance of PUNKT punct sentence tokenizer. That is a variety of tokenizer from the this library. So we are going to use from the NLTK.tokenize.punkt punct module. So from this module only we can just we can say import this tokenizer, and that is going to already been trained and thus very well known to mark the end, and that is going to beginning the sentence. From the sentence it will start at what characters and punctuations will be there. Without a punctuation it will not give the, it is not going to make the sentences as a token. So particularly it is going to be whatever there in the sentence that is completed with the we can say stop words, that is going to give with that. So means it is going to give punctuations also in the form of sentences as a token. Now punct sentence tokenizer, that is a second type of tokenizer. When we use that, when we will have the huge chunks of data, then it is efficient to use it. Then what we will do, we are going to import NLTK.data, right? And by calling NLTK.data, it is going to just load all the data set whatever is there in the NLTK library. Now I am going to discuss about punct sentence tokenizer. That is one kind of tokenizer here in the Python NLTK library. So when we use a huge chunks of data, then it is sufficient to use it. So whenever we are calling a large data set, then we need to use the sentence tokenizer. There we can just extract the different sentences as a token. So what I need to do, I need to import the data, import nltk.data. All the data set will be loaded here. Loading the punct sentence tokenizer using the English pickle file. So in the next line, I'm going to just load the file English pickle file. So how to do that? Just see here. So tokenizer is equal to, that is going, I am going to load nltk.data.load. So with the dot load, it is going to load that particular file itself from the data set. Now I will pass in the function in the single quote, the single bracket. I am going to write with a single quote tokenizers slash punkt punct slash py3 capital py3 slash english.pickle. This is a one file that is there in the NLTK library, and in the data set has been already loaded there. Preloaded data set is there. And in the next line, I'll again call tokenizer.tokenize, that is again a function, and that in the function I will just write text. So the text that we have passed in the earlier slide, that is going to give the output as, hello everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks, you are studying NLP article. So like that, it is going to make the different sentences as a token here in the English language. So examples of token can be words, characters, numbers, symbols, or we can say engrams. So whenever we are going to make different tokens, that can be a word, that can be a sentence, that can be a character, that can be a number, symbol, and even the sequence of words. Means it can be two words, it can be combination of two words, it can be combination of n words. So that is called as an engram. So the most common tokenization process is white space / unigram tokenization, right? So whenever we are using the tokenization method, we use this hugely. We use this widely. In this process, the entire text is split into the words, and by splitting them from white spaces. So whenever white space will be there, it will be just splitted as a word. So most commonly we use in the English language. Next, I will discuss about tokenized sentence of different languages. So that third type of method to extract the different tokens from that. So one can also tokenize sentences from different languages using the different kind of pickle. Pickle file is there preloaded in the NLTK library file other than English language also. So what I will write in the Python code, I am going to write import nltk.data. Again, I will import the NLTK data. I will load the data, whatever data set is there. Then in the next line, I will write Spanish underscore tokenizer, that one variable I have made, and that equal to, I will write nltk.data.load. I am going to load that. And in the small bracket, I am going to write in the single quote tokenizers slash punkt slash py3 slash spanish.pickles file. That will be completed with single quote and the small bracket. So that is a path of file actually that has been just kept in the data set, that data in the tokenizer folder, in the punkt folder, in the py3 folder, and this is the file name, spanish.pickle. Now whatever the word I will write, that is going to just read this all in the Spanish language. Then I will write in the next line, text is equal to one variable I have created, and in the single quotes I will write hola amigo dot esto bien dot, that is punctuation, and with the single quote it will be completed the sentence. Then in the next line I will call that Spanish underscore tokenizer dot tokenize. So whenever I need to make a tokenizer, I need to just call the dot tokenize function. So dot tokenize method will be called, and in bracket, in the small bracket, I will pass the text whatever I have written here. So that is going to give the different words in the form of tokens. So here the sentence it will take. So here hola amigo as a one token and esto bien as a second token. So we can also do this sentence tokenizer with the help of other languages also, but we need to just call that respective data file. It will be loaded, then only it is going to just read that, and with the help of that it is going to just change this different sentences or words as a token. Next, I'll discuss about word tokenizing, splitting words in a sentence. So now I'm going to just split the different words as a token from the different sentences. So let's discuss about how I will do that. So I will again import the NLTK, right? Every time I need to do. In the second line, I will write from NLTK.tokenize, import word underscore tokenize, that method I will import, and in the next line I will pass the text that in the form of sentence. So text is equal to one variable I have created. In the double quotes I will write hello everyone, the punctuation dot, welcome to Geeks for Geeks dot, and the double quotes completed. And in the very next line I will write word underscore tokenize, and in the small bracket I will pass the text, whatever text we have written here. Now it is going to give the output as a token, the different words. So hello everyone, the punctuation itself it will give welcome to Geeks for Geeks, and in the next line it is going to give again punctuation, right? So it has been just not printed here. So like that, whatever there in the sentence, with the help of stop words also, carrying the stop words also, it is going to give as a token by the help of this word underscore tokenize method. So how this word underscore tokenize works actually? Word underscore tokenize function is a wrapper function. That is actually a wrapper function that is going to call the tokenize function on an instance of the treebank word tokenizer class. So there we have seen the different classes of tokenizer, that was PNKT sentence tokenizer, treebank word tokenizer. So these classes for this actually word tokenize, it is going to use the treebank word tokenizer. So that T and W and T is in the capital letter. So that is already preloaded classes there. So as it is, we will call whenever we are writing. So this is how the this will be used. In the next line, I am going to use the treebank word tokenizer. How to just use that? Again, I will just import the NLTK here. Without that, it is not working. If I am using in that particular piece of code, so I need to just edit there. I need to just write this piece of code in the new file I am writing. So I need to write the import NLTK also. So I will start with the from NLTK.tokenize, import treebank word tokenizer as it is, and in the next very line I will write I am going to create a variable tokenizer is equal to treebank word tokenizer function. I will call that empty function I will call, and in the next line I will write tokenizer dot tokenize, and in the small bracket I will write pass the text itself. So whatever text I will write here, that is going to give. So here before that also I need to just write extract the text also. So in the earlier slide we have written same text I will take here. So that is going to give that a particular output as a different words as a token. So hello everyone with dot it has given, right? Then welcome to Geeks for Geeks and again dot. So likewise that it is going to give the different we can say words and punctuation as a token itself. So as shown is the example below, the whole sentence is split into the unigrams. So when here we have seen I went to New York. So before we have seen the Geeks for Geeks example, the sentence. So that actually that one particular word will be called as a unigram, right? So white space tokenizer or unigram tokenizer is nothing but when suppose see here that sentence has been given here in the double quotes, I went to New York to play football. So here New York is in the capital letters and with the help of hyphen it has been completed. So new dash York. When we will create the tokens out of that, when we will extract the tokens out of that, it is going to give I went to New York as a one word and to play football. So it is going to give the white space tokenizer. Whenever this one white space will be there, it is going to make the before that whatever the text is there, word is there, that is going to make it as a one token, right? So notice that New York is not split. Why? Because further, as the tokenizer is based on the white space only, because it was using the hyphen, the dash, but it has not going to segregate with that. It is only going to give the tokens with the help of white spaces only. So that is the use of white space tokenizer. Now another type of tokenizer is regular expression tokenizer, in which a regular expression pattern is used to get the tokens, right? So whenever patterns we will use, and we want to extract the different we can say patterns as a token, then we can do that. So for example, let's take example. Consider the following string containing multiple delimiters. So we can split the sentences by passing a splitting pattern. So in the example, just see, that is a regular expression tokenizer. So if we will pass the sentence in the double quotes, football, comma, cricket, C is in the capital letter, and colon, golf, and comma, and the tennis. So here this all has been started with the capital letters, right? So this is a actually sports name, and that has been completed with double quotes. Then whenever I will write re dot split, and the single bracket I will write r, and that apostrophe, and in the square bracket I will write this colon and comma and slash s, and that completed, the square bracket completed, comma, line. So that is actually going to give the we can say tokens extracting from the this tokens, this particular colons and comma. So it is going to split from there actually. So whenever earlier we have seen with the white spaces, it was segregating, it was splitting. Here it will split with the help of this. So for that actually we need to just call the regular expression function re dot split, and then we need to write the pattern in that. So in the single quotes, single bracket, I will write the this raw text extraction, and then I will write the different patterns, pattern matching. So now it is going to give the tokens like football, comma, cricket, comma, golf, comma, tennis in the double quotes. So these are tokens it has been created whenever the delimiters has came in between. But for that we need to just write the actual regular expression pattern, and that with the use of a regular expression library. So the re dot split function we have used, and in the single in the function we have written the we can say pattern what we need to just take from here. So that is going to match that, and without that it is going to just print that different tokens in the form of words. So the tokenization can be performed at the sentence level also, or at the word level also, or even at the character level also. So even we can just use the different characters as a token, right? So we often want to keep the punctuation that occurs word internally. So whenever the punctuations will be used in some different types of examples, suppose when we are writing the m.p.h, we are writing PhD, we are writing AT&T, and we are writing cap, and so that is cap apostrophe n. So these all is going to make one word itself, right? So with the combination of these, if we want to just keep, we can also do. We can also extract. Special characters and numbers will need to keep in prices like $45.55 and the dates like 01/02/06. So these all will be extracted with the help of different regular patterns itself. So here we need to just extract the special characters and punctuations also in the form of word as a token. We don't want to segment that price into separate tokens of 45 and 55. As we have seen, the $45 and the $45.55 has been written. So we don't need this as a separate token, and we don't need this as a separate token. We need this whole as a one token itself. And there are URLs. Whenever URLs will be used and we want to extract that, so we can just extract in the form of pattern we need to write. So whenever it will be written http :// www stand for .edu. A Twitter hashtag suppose has NLPROC. We can say email addresses, different email addresses, someone @ cs.colorado.edu. Like that, these are the different case of we can say word as a token. We can extract with the help of these special characters also. So that is a use of word tokenization. Number expression introduce other complication as well. So whenever numbers will be used, some other complication can be also there. While commas are used inside numbers in English. So every 3 digits like 555, 500, 50. So like that can be going to just segregate different we can say numbers with the help of comma, with the help of punctuation. So we can say languages hence tokenization required differ on that. Whenever a clitic is a part of a word that cannot stand on its own and can only occur when it is attached to the another word. So the clitic will be used whenever clitic will be used as a part of word. It is needs to extract with the help of another word. It is going to just attach those two words. So a tokenizer can also use to expand the clitic contractions that are marked by apostrophe. So whenever apostrophe will be used, and that is going to make a we can say clitic itself. That word is called as a clitic. For example, converting whatever what are to the two tokens, what are and VR to VR. So suppose if it has been written what apostrophe RE, so that means that need to be just read as a what R, right? And whenever there is one word V apostrophe RE, that should be read as a VR. So that is called as a clitic itself, and we need to just extract these type of we can say words as a tokenizer with the help of different libraries and classes itself. So that was all about today's topic. Thank you for watching.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.